My pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand. What? Taking mine, but it's been promised to another. So she's okay. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, hey, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It has been a tough couple weeks here on Earth, in America specifically. Sending love and hope out to you, hoping for peace and safety for everybody listening to this. Today we are jumping into the next track, the 10th track off of Evermore, Taylor Swift's second album of 2020. Okay, here we go. We got Taylor Swift, Ivy, the official lyric video. We look like we're in a forest of some kind, a glen, possibly. I'm not actually sure what a glen is, but it's like a ivy-covered home. You know, it's kind of putting me in a comfy vibe. Here we go.
I was one to know I'd meet you
Start right
where
away.
the spirit meets the bones. In a faith-forgotten land. In from the snow, your touch brought forth an incandescent glow, tarnished but so grand. And the old widow goes to the stone every day, but I don't, I just sit here and wait, grieving for the living. Oh, goddamn, my pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand. Taking mine, but it's been promised to another. Oh, I can't stop you putting roots in my dreamland. My house of stone, your ivy grows, and now I'm covered in you.
All right, okay. Like this song, right away like this song. Love that there's no big lead in. We just start right into the lyrics. It really reminds me of Willow, which I believe is the first song off of this album. Has that kind of repeating B minor there, just kind of over the whole thing. It has that kind of like little chunks of music sound that I think Aaron Dessner likes to do when he's working with Taylor Swift. It has like these little just kind of truncate, all the measures have like everything neatly fitting into them. It's like a very specific kind of deliberate kind of finger picking, country-esque, but not totally. Also kind of ethereal and more kind of almost indie sounding. And she's done this with a few other songs. It's a fun technique where she has this kind of melancholic, sad sound, and then it goes to just, oh, goddamn, ba, 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 da, just like a big kind of saving grace, like happiness is possible, like just such a necessary flavor. And in this, they really have that gospel sound. Normally, her harmony is kind of subtle, sounding like her voice, kind of, you know, a few steps up or down. I love backup singers. I want backup singers to come back. I love when people really use backup singers, and it sounds like she's using a specific sound of backup singers that really sounds kind of like a great gospel choir or something that has an incredibly kind of earthy, vibrant sound, and it really plays incredibly well in this song. And in the middle of this kind of monotonous, it just kind of it's like a I was gonna say it's like cream cheese on a bagel, but it's just, I'm very, very hungry, and that's just what I'm thinking about right now. So that's not what it's like, but it is just like a very kind of sweetly and welcomed thing in the middle of the song. Even though I like the opening too, this is definitely Just hearing it initially, this is one of my favorite songs on the album so far. Her singing's like this descending kind of line that's really kind of morose and like, how's one to know? I'd meet you where the spirit meets the bones in a faith-forgotten land. I can't get down there. Very, very imagery based here. We're not very literal. Normally we're kind of deciphering literal lyrics. And right now we're in a very imagery-based kind of metaphoric. I'm trying to think of faith. What does faith-forgotten land mean? Brooklyn? Sorry. I just like per capita, I bet there's a lot more atheists in Brooklyn. Bad joke. Okay, here we go. In from the snow, your touch brought forth an incandescent glow, tarnished but so grand. I'm also getting kind of religious-y vibes. So full disclosure, I'm not going to insult anybody's religion here. I am not a particularly religious person. I do consider myself spiritual, even though I always laugh at myself when I say that. This has happened in other things where like I'll miss like an obvious like church thing. Spoiler alert, if my last name hasn't already given it away, haven't spent a tremendous amount of time in church in my life. So I do apologize to anybody out there if there are religious allegories or references in here that I miss. I am not trying to insult you. I am earnestly just ignorant of a lot of that stuff. And the old widow goes to the stone every day, but I just sit away, grieving for a living. Sorry I can't hit that A, guys. And the old widow goes to the stone every day, but I don't. I just sit here and wait, grieving for the living. Now I'm getting more of a personal sense of the widow goes to the stone, so to the cemetery. I want to, but I'm grieving for the living. I'm grieving for the people who are left. You're gone, and people are left, and we're the losers here. We're those, we should be grieving because you're gone. So we get that first sense of love. We're almost kind of sneaking into this song. How's one to know? I'd meet you where the spirit meets the bones in a faith-forgotten land. We still don't know who we're meeting. Maybe religious, maybe a relationship. In from the snow, your touch brought forth an incandescent glow, tarnished but so grand. Right, a lot of syllables to fit into that song. Well done with the incandescent and tarnished. Tough to get into a lyric like that. And I've noticed that she will choose the lyric over the rhythm. If she wants the lyric in, she'll keep it in and suit the rhythm accordingly. And then, oh, goddamn, a very specific kind of religious thing to say. My pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand. What? Taking mine, but it's been promised to another. So she's okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think she's talking to a woman. I think she's talking to somebody named Ivy. And I think she's saying, God damn, like, we're damned. Because we're two women who have fallen in love. We're dealing with the religious implications, oh god damn, of being in love with a woman. With two women wanting to be with each other. A freezing hand really does, not to be indelicate, sound like a woman's hand. Women just historically are more cold than men. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to play into any stereotypes. Not always. Not only. Not the case always. But just in my limited experience, I run warm is really the thing we're discovering now. I run hot for a variety of different reasons. I can't stop putting you in the roots of my dreamland. Right, just a big old glorious, happy kind of saving us almost, right? Stop you putting roots in my dreamland, my house of stone, your ivy grows, and now I'm covered in you. So she's this house and this unpenetrable, she's living in this time where she cannot be with another woman. She's living in this world where she cannot be with another woman. Arguably the world we live in now. And this person, Ivy, grows on her. All right, cool song. Let's get back into it.
I wish to know the fatal flaw that makes you long to be magnificently cursed. He's in the room. Your opal eyes are all I wish to see. He wants what's only yours. Oh, goddamn, my pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand.
I wish to know the fatal flaw that makes you long to be magnificently cursed is a terrific line. It's a damning line. It's a condemning line. You'd say like that to somebody when you're mad at them, not so poetically, but like, I just wish I knew why you always want to be so doomed. Why does everything have to be so awful? Why does everything have to be so terrible? That's what I'm hearing her say. I'm feeling like kind of vindicated a little bit. It seems a little bit like she's talking to a woman still. He's in the room. Your opal eyes are all I wish to see. He wants what's only yours. So she's seeing this woman who she's in love with. They can't, he's in the room. I love this woman, and she's being almost like, it's like she's being defiled by him. That's kind of how it feels like. He wants what's only yours. Like he wants to kind of take a piece of you. He wants to take up like a part of your soul. It seems like that it's, you know, it's that type of jealousy. I mean, we're used to people being jealous of each other, of not being with each other. But she's also not just jealous, but she's really truly worried about this person. I mean, what a kind of confluence of emotion.
Clover blooms in the fields, spring breaks loose, time is near. What would he do if he found us out? Crescent moon, coast is clear, spring breaks loose, but so does fear. He's gonna burn this house to the ground. House one to know, I'd live and die for moments that we stole, unbegged and borrowed time. So tell me to run, or dare to sit and watch what will become, and drink my husband's wine. Oh, goddamn, my pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand. Taking mine, but it's been promised to another. Oh, I can't stop you putting roots in my dreamland. My house of stone, your ivy grows, and now I'm covered in you. And I'm covered in you.
Got that little Nashville kind of sounding guitar back there.
It's a fire, it's a goddamn blaze in the dark, and you started it. You started it. So yeah, it's a war, it's the goddamn fight of my life, and you started it. You started it. Oh, I can't stop you putting roots in my dreamland. My house of stone, your ivy grows, and now I'm covered.
Okay, so Jack Antonoff is involved in this too. We haven't seen him, I don't think, on other songs in this. All right, so we can see this is like a bluegrass band. We got an upright, we got an upright bass, we got lap steel, got a violin, trumpet, cello. Was there not a banjo? Yeah, a lot of backing vocals. Really like the sound on this. Now, a lot of the times what major productions will do is they'll congeal all the sound down. They do that a little in this, but I still feel like I thought I heard a banjo, but I guess I'm wrong. I don't see a banjo here. Maybe it was that lap steel, just the way they're playing the guitar, but really kind of has that southern feel, that country feel. You got that kind of dim Nashville kind of pedal steel back there. You can hear it just over the mix a little bit. Wouldn't mind even hearing it a little bit louder. Okay, clover blooms in the fields, spring breaks loose, the time is near. What would he do if he found us out? Finding love with somebody, hiding out in the fields and getting groovy out there. And then what would he do if he found us out? Crescent moon, coast is clear, spring breaks loose, but so does fear. He's going to burn this house to the ground. It's kind of a forbidden love. It's the consequences would be dire. How's one to know to live and die for moments that we stole on begged and borrowed time? So tell me to run or dare to sit and watch what will become and drink my husband's wine. Oh, interesting. Yeah. We'll just sit here in love with each other, trying to make it work, even though we can't ever tell anybody. And we'll just kind of calm our pain with wine and watch what will become. Who will we become under this pain, under this influence? What will time kind of make of us together? Tell me to give up. Tell me to go away, because we'll just sit and watch each other wither away with our husband there ruining everything, with my husband there ruining everything the whole time. Okay, so yeah, it's a fire. It's a goddamn blaze in the dark, and you started it. You started it. So yeah, it's a war. It's the goddamn fight of my life, and you started it. You started it. So now it's exploded. Now he knows. But she's so enraged that this person came in and forced her to fall in love with her. You came into my life and you forced me to love you. And I'm really, really angry about it. Not in like a playful, coquettish, I love you so much way. Like, no, you played with me. And this is the result. I actually don't mind it having not a totally happy ending, because that's not how these stories unfortunately end, historically or currently necessarily. We live in an ignorant world where people feel the need to tell others how they can and who they can make love and make love with. I'm sorry about the agreement there. I don't mind it being a angry kind of sentiment at the end. I can imagine this was what it would be like. You live in a time, let's say you live in like more puritanical times than this, and if we're possible, you live in New England in the 18th century, and it's kind of the witch burning season, and you just for your own survival cannot even begin to entertain the idea of a lesbian relationship, or even like just like a friends who kiss relationship. You have to stay with an extremely specific group of guidelines for behavior. I think that's the image we're getting painted here. I like it. And I like the salvation feeling of it, because love does feel good. It does feel like you're saved, but it is also kind of this damning thing. So I don't know. I like all the themes in this song. This is a good song. This is definitely working its way up my list. Again, remember everybody, I will be doing a top 10 Taylor Swift. Oh, look at all the alliteration there. Top 10 Taylor Swift list at the end of this album based on the songs that I have listened to already. Most of the songs I have listened to are kind of in her more acoustic-y realm, and stuff that either somebody else is playing acoustic guitar on, or she's playing acoustic guitar on, or is just kind of one of her more minimal performances. We will not be doing a lot of stuff with her bigger kind of huge concert-y stuff. We're going to be talking more about her more grounded stuff. And those are the songs I've been listening to, and I will be doing a top 10 at the end of this album on those, okay? And I'm mentioning that because I like this song, and I have a feeling it might make its way into the top 10. I don't know where. It might not. It might not. It might get a special mention, though. Who knows? Okay, well, one thing the Reddit has turned up is that there is some discussion about the true meaning of this song. Some people agree with me, more or less, that this is a song about the inability of two women to be able to love each other publicly for fear of being found out. There's some trepidation about the infidelity involved in this song. Many people feel that that this song is from the perspective of somebody who's passed away and is singing to either her former lover or to the person who killed her. There's a lot of different notions about ghosts and multiple kind of people being involved. What's amazing about this is that anybody who can write music like this and create this kind of landscape of theories, I mean, that's a good songwriter. For people to like really want to get to the bottom of it and figure it out, I really urge people to accept that and not to say this is about one specific thing. My guess is that they worked really hard to make this about many different things. That's what good songs do. They end up being about a lot of different things and pertain to a lot of different scenarios and situations. And a good story is one you can read over and over and over again and get new things each time. And this is a song that probably rewards re-listening, and I think I'll re-listen to it. But I hope people don't get too upset if people don't immediately agree with their interpretation. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please consider liking and subscribing. Check out my Patreon for the full version of this video where I actually read some of these Reddit theories. We are building quite a little community over there on my Patreon page. They are very, very cool people. Here they are now. They are inevitably scrolling past my face as we speak. And I thank them very much, and I thank you very much for watching. And until next time, keep playing.